Hello, Game Boys and Game Girls. I'm the Game Boy Guru, and welcome to another live stream. And I had planned to stream last night, but it's warming up where I live, and so the my allergies kicked in pretty hard over the weekend, and I was miserable yesterday. I'm still not quite equalized yet, but I think my allergy medication is at least keeping me to where I'm not constantly draining and sneezing all the time. So we'll see how this goes. But anyway, now that I've got all the story mode stages of Natsuki Chronicles down, at least, you know, in an initial kind of sense, I'm going to move on to arcade mode because I think this is where the real rubber is going to meet the road. So anyway, let's just dive in. Hey, PM. I've been using Claritin, and I hadn't taken it for a couple of months or so because, you know, it was cold and the ground was frozen, and so the allergens weren't really out in force. But they are now. Babbling Nerd, welcome. Oh, the joystick. This is my 8-bit Dell wireless. I've customized it with a Famitsu LS56 lever and then some Famitsu snap-in buttons. And then a nice little Shoot the Corecast logo sticker. Yeah, in fact, we'll just show this off real quick, get a better view of it. That's my stick. And like I said, custom Famitsu lever with bat top, and then those nice Famitsu snap-in buttons. Unfortunately, they're not very secure. They kind of pop right out. But it's all right. It works okay. Lego Puppy Nados, welcome. And then, like I said, you know, the podcast logo sticker, because of course. Look this game up on PSN trophy hunting website. Found game's platinum is a 9 out of 10 difficulty. Oh, I bet. Custom GBA ordered last month for a close family friend. Ordered this afternoon. Read this afternoon. Nice. Yeah, I've enjoyed this stick. I pretty much use it for Switch and PC, just because it's so convenient. For other stuff, I tend to use my Mayflash F500 wired stick. At some point, I've got a Brook fighting board that I want to do a custom stick build with. And so maybe when it gets a little bit nicer out and the temperature is up a little higher consistently, I can get outside and do kind of the work I want to do on the base that I've got. Jurassic Park, classic games getting delisted. Oh yeah, the Fatal Frame. Yeah, Fatal Frame 2 remake. Arcade mode. Arcade mode.
Natsuki Chronicles.
Okay, let's see here. Okay. Let's just start it up and see what we got. I assume the stages are going to be similar to there's my Oh. Oh, nice. Would love to get this game. Yeah, right? Unfortunately, First Press Games was the one who had the license to do the physical, and they did release the standalone version, but the double pack with Natsuki Chronicles with King of Force never came out. Still salty about that. Yeah. Wait, no, I don't think Rival Mega Gun is part of the trilogy. Or part of the story. Natsuki and Ginga are definitely connected because Natsuki Chronicles is the prequel to Ginga Force. But I don't think there's another game in the storyline. At least not that I recall. There we go. Give me the wave. Rival Mega Gun, I think, is its own thing. It was just also being sold by First Press Games. But Cute Corporation, who did this game, also did Eschatos. I see, okay. So I can switch between those two different shield types. Alright, at least I have some idea as to how the stages are supposed to go. Because I played through them. Although... yeah, First Press Games has been a huge disappointment because they started out okay. I have some of the games that they've shipped, and they have shipped games and made a quality product, but they just haven't shipped anything of late. And I mean, I've got some pre-orders. I've got one pre-order with them that goes back to 2020. I'll never see that game, unfortunately. Oh, whoops. Limited Run is better than most of them, primarily because they have actually delivered on most of their stuff, whereas a lot of these companies never have. No, VGP is Video Games Plus. They're a legitimate, I think they're a Canadian retailer if memory serves. And they do a pretty good job. Alright, I kind of feel like I want a different secondary weapon. Not loving this choice. Super Rare is all right. They tend to ship things faster. I forgot about those dudes coming in behind. So I feel like they're a solid choice. Their game selection isn't as good as a lot of the other ones, sadly. They don't get the big titles. So they haven't had that many that were, you know, must-have amazing games or whatever, but I feel like they do okay. And they have had some fun stuff in their catalog. I mean, I own a not insignificant number of Super Rare releases. Oh, Grapple Dog. Yeah, I remember. Yo, BKRoo, how's it going? Okay, I struggled with this boss on story mode, so we'll see how much I suck with it right now. Dadgummit. Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, wow. Yeah, I'm getting downgraded here. Ah! Okay, I was not anticipating that appropriately. Okay. Oh yeah, Fangamer has done some cool stuff. Yeah, I'm trying to think of how many games I own from Super Rare. I mean, I've bought a few because they've done a decent number of shmups over the last several years. Not so much lately, but I've definitely got some from them.
ウェーブクロス
This directional shield is kind of cool. Whoops. I'm not entirely sure what hit me there. Oops. I know exactly what happened there. Wow, I'm a dork. Well, oh, and I got downgraded to my weapon. Crap, I'm on back. Good grief. I apparently can't Natsuki Chronicles today. I should be less hard on myself. I've only streamed this game twice, and you know, and it's not the easiest game ever. Yeah, Strictly Limited has been a big issue the last couple of years. Oh, that was a mistake. Doggone it. This stage is really nasty. Getting reset to default is not amazing. Okay. I really dislike this attack. Oh, for crying out loud. Man, I suck so hard with this. Oh, I don't have a shield. I'm being a daredevil. And I'm probably not, Ah! Oh, crap. New Legacy of Kain is good. Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah, Breakers. Yep. The Neo Geo. Fudge! Oh! Okay. Oh, I don't know what hit me. Was it one of those purple things? Dang it. Dang it! What is my malfunction? Oh my gosh, really? Why do I have to suck so bad? I don't actually know these levels all that well, like I said, so I'm just kind of being harder on myself than I need to be. Oh, that was a very bad idea. Boy, that was the stupidest thing I could have done there. Man, I got lucky with that. Crap! I would keep waiting, PM. I've heard that IGS collection is actually kind of not great. That it has like latency and issues and stuff. So you might want to not hold your breath on that one. Well, I don't have a good enough sub-weapon to destroy. There we go. Well, finally now I do. Except now I can't maneuver myself appropriately. Okay, well. Yo, Alvy. I'm waiting for the IGS PGM core in the Mister. That would be epic if we could get that. Okay, well, here's where I suck. ideal. Well, there goes that. Yikes. This stage is nasty. I struggled with this stage big time on story mode, so I'm gonna struggle with it here. Lately, I've been not having it with Truxton. No, I mean, stage 6 isn't bad, given that I've only just streamed this game twice and done it on story mode, where I just kind of played the stages and tried to do the best I could. You just have to remember some of the gotcha spots in a couple of those stages. Collection that disappointed you in the page was Tokyo Clan 4. Huh. I've heard of it. Don't really know anything about it. Right before the tidal lasers started to create problems. Been playing any good games lately? Have I? Boy, have I. I have been addicted to Metroid Prime 4 on the Switch 2. That game got its hooks in me, and I have been playing the crap out of it. In fact, I think I'm just about at the end of the game. So I'm hoping to actually finish that up this week yet, and then maybe start my annual Breath of the Wild run here this weekend if I can swing it. Yeah, it got mixed reception, but I've sure been enjoying it. Yeah, Geppy X on Steam. It's awesome that game's coming back. Yeah, BKRoo. Right? This soundtrack is pretty killer. That's another reason why I'm salty. That limited edition of Natsuki Chronicles and Genga Force, the double pack, was supposed to come with soundtrack CDs. So now when I cover this on my podcast, I'll probably have to just find a digital copy of the soundtrack somewhere. I don't know if it's available on Bandcamp or what, but I would have had the CD, so I wouldn't have even had to worry about it. But no, First Press Games can't be bothered to not be crap. Oh, you suck. Not entirely sure what ganked me there. Much better than the other option that I picked last time. Did I take a hit there at the end? Milano's Odd Job Collection. stage theme is so good. Oh! Ah! I assume you'll have to face the same boss in, yeah. I forgot he goes low the first time. Dadgummit. Jackwagon. Okay. I did better that time with that boss. Oh, so Tokyo Clan Pool is a pervy game? That's not what I want. That's alright, it should work okay. Dadgummit. Oh, I gotta route that better. That was kind of stupid. It's a good thing those things don't destroy you the second they materialize, because man, otherwise I'd be in bad shape. Okay, well, at least I got an upgraded version of that, right? Okay, I handled that okay. Oh, really? That was lame. Dude, I don't think so. I don't think so there, Hoss. Okay, that was better than last time, even though it was still kind of dicey a little bit. Got a good idea for Bungie. Stop making live service. Yeah, right? Oops, I was hitting the wrong button. Thankfully, I dodged. Really? Have I told you lately you suck, boss? Not a fan of this tight spaces stuff with this boss. Okay. Yeah, it's a tough boss. And then getting powered all the way down here is not amazing. Because now I'm going into this stage with a huge disadvantage. And then I just can't stop sucking. Okay, I've got shields. That's a little different than... Okay, this is a good weapon for this this spot here. Dang it! Dang it! Oh my gosh, you guys suck. How? How? I don't know how I was taking hits there. That was crap. There we go. Okay, that was decent. Not amazing, but decent. Yeah, live service is not something that I have ever felt like I needed to jump into, ever. I did not want laser. Weapon combo is not amazing. Well, once again with the crap. This stage is rough. Oh, I got lucky there. Not so much there. Oh, I forgot about that turd. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of good homebrew. Okay, stage 6 is rough, but I made it. Gonna have to remember this Oh, I didn't grab a shield. What a doofus I am. Wow. Well, that's going to hamper my progress. But hey, stage 8, right? Or stage 7, I should say. Hi. Oh, fudge. Okay, I gotta remember how to do this. Dang it! Man, I just got my shield back. It's kind of bogus. You guys could not run into me for a minute. That would be great. There's my shield.
Continue.
Ah, there was no way out of that.
Game over. New record.
I could have continued, yeah, but my goal is a 1cc. So I'm just playing it straight through to see what I can do. Once I get a little bit better handle on the early game and I've got everything down pretty well, I may then continue on later playthroughs just so I can practice the boss a little bit, but we'll see. The soundtrack is so good.
カバー
Oh, really? That was crap. Why did I get hit? Why did I let myself get hit there? That was stupid. Yeah, that was dumb. Okay. So funny to think about this stage as a vegetation factory. I wonder if that's a translation thing or if that was literally the idea. Like they're growing fake, or, synthesized plants and stuff. Oh, and for anyone curious, I'm still struggling with Under Defeat. I'm still not confident I'm going to be able to beat that game for Shmup Slam 5, but we'll see. Completely unnecessary hit. Yeah, if I don't feel like I'm making enough progress in Under Defeat soon, I will pivot to one of the other games because I'm not. I still want to go and I still want to, you know, participate and do a demonstration, but I don't want to do one that I'm not confident in, like I did last year, and then get nuked, you know? I'd much rather try to make something work that I can feel good about, you know what I mean? That was a bad idea. Got a little greedy. It's probably not entirely smart, but I did okay there. Yeah, this track is so banger. There we go. Now I've got my two-way or my four-way bombs. Dumb crap. Well, this run is basically over. I've already messed up on this boss, so maybe the bomb is not the way to go for this boss fight, because I don't have enough control with that weapon in close proximity with some of those attacks. I don't know. Not real wild about that. Okay, I did that way better this time, which is good. Oh. It's close. Damn it. go. Get a little bit more aggressive with those guys. Okay, not a good idea on that one. I will need to back off a little bit and not be quite so aggressive there. Stupid in half, man. Why am I doing that to myself? Oh my gosh, really? Yeah, I'm just shooting myself in the foot. Crying out loud. Now I'm just sucking beyond the telling of it. Well, that is not cool. Thanks a lot, turd. That attack, I'm not really sure how to mitigate that properly.
Stage clear.
Yeah, this is going to be rough. I can't seem to get to this stage with any power-ups intact. I don't know why I'm doing that. You must get some iframes from doing that. why I couldn't get through that without taking a hit.
Bump. Back shot.
It's frustrating. Oh, I wanted the bomb. Holy cow. Okay, that got spicy. I don't think I've ever had to play this boss quite so long. Dude, just die. Just freaking die, man. Holy cow.
ステージクリア。
Man, if you lose power, that boss is way harder. Definitely not going with the laser. That weapon's butts. Like, for everything but bosses. In the stages, it's just terrible. Well, there goes my weapon choice. Dude, are you freaking serious right now? This stage, when you're powered down, is no joke. Of course, I have no shield to rely on. Thanks a lot, butt face. And then the environmental obstacles coming to ruin my day. Well, we'll go with the laser for the boss fight, I guess. Oh, this is your favorite soundtrack level for soundtrack? Cool. Yeah, I mean, they are all pretty good, I would say. I would agree with that assessment. I missed that one. I missed that one. Oh, way forward, yeah. I could see that. I mean, yeah, much different composer, but I think I kind of get what you're saying, vibe-wise. That is so much harder on arcade than on story, because on story at least you can power up and you can take those things out faster. Frick. Double frick! Man, what is the deal? Oh, I just don't know these levels well enough, or this level well enough. Don't get hit, dummy! Oh my gosh. Just stay out of their way. Okay, what hit me there? What hit me? I don't know what hit me, but that was crap. spider lasers just suck.
Continue.
Dude.
Game
Man.
over.
It really gets serious here. Oh yeah, Shantae Advance. I need to play that. Oh, I didn't even score as well that time. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Shantae games. Shantae and the Pirate's Curse is still my favorite, but good games.
Front shot, back shot. Cover.
Half Genie Hero. Nice. Yeah, I've got the big box Wii U version of that. That I bought when it was new.
Front shot. Back shot. Cover.
Once again, another completely unavoidable and unnecessary hit. Son of a biscuit. There's no reason I need to be taking hits in stage 1 at all. At all. Ridiculous. Unacceptable. Oh, Video Game Model 58, how's it going?
Stage clear.
This might have to be my last run. My wrist is not happy with me right now. About the Ultimate Edition of Half Genie Hero Day 1. Yeah. They only had one copy. Right, yeah, I got lucky and I found it in a store that had a copy in stock. And when I went and saw it, I was like, yes, I have to have this. Because I played Pirate's Curse on the Wii U, but it was the download version, and I loved it. And so I was like, yeah, I really want to play the next game. So I went and bought Half Genie Hero when I saw it. This is harder reverse weapon to use in that one spot because of those dudes throwing all that crap at you. Dude. And now I'm underpowered again. Okay, what happened there? I did not see what hit me. Okay, I saw that. I'm just sucking. Yeah, Risky's Revenge. I just played through that last year. That was pretty solid. I know, Peaches. You know what? I think I'm making a mistake here. Because I think your power-ups stack even if you pick a different one. So I should make sure to... If I'm a little bit powered down, I should make sure to grab other stuff. Yo, Zarlux! Natsuki Chronicles, yep. physical copy of Risky's Revenge on the... Yeah, that's the one I've got. The one that came from Limited Run, probably. Yeah, that's what I was playing through last year.
ボムバックショット
That's what I mean. Jacket. Oh, you gotta be joking. Okay, well that's kind of cheap. Oh my gosh. This guy's so freaking cheap.
ステージクリア
I'm not a fan of that boss fight.
フロントショットレールクロスボム
Much better approach on this than last time.
レールクロスボム
Oh, that was close. Huh. That little jerk face. Wow, what a turd monkey. Thanks a lot, jerk. I have got to learn how to time that. Because right now, I cannot seem to get that with any kind of consistency. I also don't know how to dodge that at all. I'm going to have to watch another run or something. Because I am at a loss.
Stage clear.
Yeah, I have not made it to this stage yet with any level of power. I can't seem to get through that consistently either. Yeah, you must get some iframes from those, because there's no way I would be getting through that without taking hits otherwise. Butt face? You gotta be kidding me. Ridiculous. Bomb is great for this. Oh, for crying out loud. wrist is not happy with me. Original Xbox with component cables making DVDs look better than PS4. Guess it depends on what you're watching it on. Manage to dodge some of this nonsense with any level of consistency. Especially when it's telegraphed. That's the part that's most frustrating. Watching Shrek. Cut me deep, Shrek. If I would have remembered that jerk comes from behind, I actually would have done better that time because I took out that one thing beforehand. Okay, I remembered the blue lasers. I remembered the environmental obstacles. But I still got hit by a bolt. I just can't catch a break. Greatest movie of all time? That's maybe a stretch. I mean, Shrek is fun, don't get me wrong, but that's probably going a little far. Okay, what is the consistent way to do that? Maybe I gotta have a different shield. Maybe that's what I need, is a different shield. There we go. Okay. Shrek 2 on GBA video. Nice. Kung Fu Panda, or Panda. Kung Fu Panda. Wow, I cannot talk today. Okay, I gotta strategize better for that. Oh my gosh. Why do I suck so bad? I don't honestly know how to do this.
Continue.
Man.
Game over.
Dang. Why is it that my second run of the night getting to stage 7 was my best high score? I don't get it. Well, I cannot give you permission for that, but I think I would probably agree with the impulse. That's pretty seems pretty pretty much a bad opinion in my humble estimation. Okay. Well, not the result I wanted, but I am just kind of getting started here, so that's not too bad. All right. Post my score there. And now let's go find somebody to raid. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I've had this shirt for quite a while. Yeah. Yeah, Peaches is very affectionate. Let's see here. SM Liquid is playing some Raiden Fighters Jet. Looks like it's on the new port. Sure, we'll do that. Okay. Let's see. I'm hoping that we'll be able to record the next episode of the podcast here soon so we can get a little bit caught up since we kind of got behind and took forever to record the what do you call it? The episode for our January games. And so hopefully we'll be able to get the Devil Blade reboot episode recorded and out soon. Yeah, trying to concentrate. You get used to it, honestly. It is weird, but you get used to it. So anyway, so I'm hoping we'll be able to do that soon. But at a minimum, I should be back again tomorrow evening, and we'll see if I can make any more progress or what I can do. So anyway, we'll go ahead and do the raid now. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for playing, and game on.